Hi, Livia. Hi, Shafak.
Hi.
Hello, Simone. Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Have a good pizza.
Thank you.
This is a special pizza making today, and our new friend Simone, it's not here for cooking with us. He lived with me, so this is Elena from and I'm so lucky. This is Elena from Bergamo, and today we are going to finish the recipe we started with yesterday, and we are going to finish our pizza for our Saturday food fever night. Here with me tonight, or today, or this morning.
Hello, everybody. This is Livia from Brazil. My dough is ready for pizza and focaccia. Great to be here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shafak from Turkey. I'm all ready. This is my first time doing pizza, so it's going to be really learning for me. And let's do it together. Let's start.
Good. So everybody should already have done this dough that we prepared yesterday with a 25 hours of leaving. And what we are going to do right now is take it off the big pan and work with it on a wood table, marble table, everything table, where you can put a little bit of flour and start working with the dough. So wash your hands.
I'm gonna make the pizzas later because now it's lunchtime and we're going to eat something else for lunch. So I'm gonna just make a focaccia as a opening dish. For one big tray like this, not so big, how much dough should I separate from my 1 kilo flour?
So
Maybe half, 1/3.
1/3. I was thinking about 1/3. Then,
Okay.
if you see that the quantity is not enough, take one other small piece, work with it, and make it. It's okay. So, what we are going to do is take the dough out from the big bowl where it remained for 24 hours. And now I hope you can see that it's really, 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 really soft.
Oh, nice.
Is
Do
it
we need
yours
to put...
looking like that one?
You already floured your board, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I already floured my board with a semola, but as I told you yesterday, you can use a flour. It's okay, with flour, it's okay. So I put a little bit of semola on my end, easy to work with the dough. Prepare a little bit of space on the side of the board because later we are going to move the dough from the board to the pan and we need a little bit of space. So what we are going to do is...
Excuse me, Elena. Do we need to put the oven now?
Yes, Shafak, thank you to remind me. This is great because if not, the oven will not be so high when we need to put the dough in. So what we are going to do is to start with working the dough. That it means, sorry, I was looking that the images of the dough are not so clear,
It's
and I
quite
wanted
dark.
to...
I can't really see. Can you close the curtains? Maybe if you close the curtains, it will go well. Yeah, better.
Okay, so we are going to start working with the dough means take the side of the dough and enlarge it. Only with the top of the finger. So don't use your hand, your entire hand, but only the polpastrelli. We call it polpastrelli. And always check that below the dough there is a little bit of flour, so you can move the dough from the top, from the left to the right, like that. Is your dough enlarging like my one little bit every time?
Yes, it's growing, but I cannot squeeze it too much, right?
I mean, no, not squeeze it, because what we want is that the dough remain airy and fluffy like that one. So I hope you can be with me, but hope that the images help you to understand what I'm doing. And every time the dough is becoming 1 centimeter larger. So my one now is quite the dimension of the pen. Is your dough becoming larger or not?
It's becoming larger,
but not the size of the, yeah. Mine is becoming larger, but it's not the size of the pen yet. No.
But is it gummy? I mean, is it easy to work with it?
Yeah, it is not difficult. Yeah, it is sticky. Yeah.
Okay, it only takes more time. It's okay. And yours, Livia?
Mine open 2 holes.
Okay, don't worry. You can take a little bit of dough from the other bowl and take it.
Okay.
Mine is getting sticky. Can I do this in the pan? Can I move this in the pan and work in the pan?
Now we are all moving the dough into the pan, and I want to show you the way that Gabriele Bonci, that is the man I told you yesterday, tell to everybody this recipe of long living dough. He said that the best way to move the dough from the board to the pan is Livia, are you ready maybe just to have a look at how we have to do that?
Yes, I'm ready.
So what we are going to do is take the pan and put it on the left side of the table where you have the board where you are working with the pen. So I show you in 1 second. Okay, so here is the board with the pizza dough, and this is the pen I'm going to use to cook it. Okay, and I'm going to put my hand close to the dough. Okay, put the phone down, because if not, it's not working. Just wait a minute. I will put this end like that, okay? Take that side of pizza. Help me with this part, moving on that way and then on the pan.
Wow.
Well done.
Then, girls, you can do what you want. I mean, our goal is put the dough into the pan. Then Gabriele Bonci is a chef, so he will cook 1,000 and 1,000 of pizza and do these things every day. So feel free to do what you want.
Yes, my dough is exactly the size of my pan. It's perfect.
So you don't need to do anything. Just leave the dough resting for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the time we need to prepare the filling. In your case, you are doing a focaccia. So maybe what you can do is preparing olive oil ingredients, and let's see what Shafak and Elena are going to put on pizza. Okay?
Can I put the olive oil already in the pizza, in the focaccia?
Sorry, Livia?
Can I put the olive oil already in the focaccia?
I must say that I think you should wait. This
Okay.
10, 15 minutes. The dough is starting relaxing,
Okay.
and understand that she now need to grow a little bit more. Okay. So the dough is ready, and I'm putting it here. So now we can start prepare the filling of pizza. So, Shafak already told me that she want to prepare a pizza with some vegetables, right?
Yes, yes. I am using, actually, this is what I am using. Some peppers and broccoli and some mushrooms and some salamis, different type of salami and meat.
That's good. That's good. And did you pre-cook some for a little white veggie, right, Shafak?
Yes, I actually very fast stir fried the vegetables. So I didn't know how to do it. But I did it very less. I didn't want to overdo it because my lovely husband doesn't like vegetables cooked too much.
It's the same. Our lovely men's, women of our life always don't like that, doesn't like what we used to cook, but it's like that. So my feelings of the day, when last week we talked about making pizza, I was thinking that it was interesting to give the original ingredient for Margherita. Margherita is the basic pizza that everybody in Italy used to eat with different habits. I mean, in the south Italy, you used to eat a pizza margherita also for breakfast. In Italy, pizza margherita is easy. In North Italy, it's easy to have for aperitivo or an easy break with friends during the lunchtime. So if you want to do a margherita, what you need is a tomato sauce, a good tomato sauce, and a good quality of mozzarella. With Livia, we were discussing 2 or 3 days ago, what about mozzarella for pizza? What I'm saying is that I used to use this kind of mozzarella that is mozzarella al trancio. It's normally not the mozzarella that we are going to eat lonely, so with some vegetables. It's a mozzarella that we use only for cooking because it melts really good and it's not full of water. So these two are the ingredients for the basic mozzarella margherita pizza. Is someone going
Also the fresh
margherita
basil,
tonight?
right? For margherita, you also use fresh basil, or
Exactly. If you have a fresh basil, you can put fresh basil. But there are some pizzeria where they don't serve you margherita with fresh basil, and it's okay. Because I must say, I don't know if the original one is with basil or not. Then,
in Brazil, if you ask for pizza margherita, it has to have fresh basil.
okay, I don't know. It could be. I think the original Margherita didn't have basil, but it's okay. I mean, it's a full Italian quality food, so why not put also basil? Pumpkin puree. This was also idea taken from our conversation during the Saturday food fever. So yesterday, me and Livia, we cooked the pumpkin into the oven, right, Livia? You did exactly the same. And I just melt all the pumpkins that I have cooked into the oven and make this pumpkin puree. And I will use also this stracchino. So this type of pizza will be puree di scamorza e stracchino. Stracchino is super fat cheese from the valley. It's a cow cheese that more stay in the rocks, but because it's there that they are going to conserve it. It's more good. So stracchino, it's great. Then we have onions, caramelized onion.
That's
and
nice.
Radish stuffed radish that I cook with pomegranate syrup, gorgonzola and scamorza.
Just the leaves from garden.
So you're using 3 cheeses, the pumpkin, radicchio, and the caramelized onion.
Yes, and pumpkin puree.
Like little purple in them. A few leaves, not much. I'm getting fresh basil because Mr. Baylis wants to get a fresh basil on his pizza.
And then I'm going to do also a simple margherita base in order to put what we like. I mean, it's always good to have 2 or 3 slices of margherita to feel like you want in the time you want. Maybe in the morning you want just margherita, late afternoon you want some salami pizza. So you have already your margherita slice, and you just put into the oven with 2 slices of salami and it's done.
Good idea.
So, are your ingredients already done? Everybody can start doing the filling?
Yeah, I can do the filling. My filling is now, we don't fill it right now. We only need to do the tomato sauce, aren't we?
Yes, and what I'm going to do in order to not let our friends waiting for hours to see what we are going to do with the pizza, I'm going to cut also the mozzarella. So while we will waiting for cooking, mozzarella is already cutted and easier for me to do all the things I need to do. So my idea is to prepare all the ingredients already cutted before, so easier to fill the pizza later. One second again.
Yeah, I've done the same. Mine, everything is cut.
Yes, I'm cutting the mozzarella in big pieces. I mean, up to you. If you wanted that all the mozzarella is melted perfectly on a white base, cut them in small pieces. I'd love to like pieces of mozzarella divided from other pieces of cheese. So mozzarella is done. What I will do is cut also scamorza. Scamorza is help me,
Smoked.
Is it?
It's kind of like a smoked mozzarella.
Yeah, it's a smoked, not mozzarella, but the same type of cheese. So it's an old mozzarella smoky.
Nice.
So some slices of this scamorza affumicata. And I like to have it with the radish that is a little bit sweet with the pomegranate syrup. Sorry. So, scamorza. And we can take the pan with the dough.
Are we just putting on the dough now, the cheese?
Coming.
No.
What's going on?
You lost it.
I've lost everything because my hands are a little bit dirty and I was trying to change the video. Sorry. So
Yeah,
what we are going to do is your oven hot enough? So this your oven? Okay.
Not
Now,
250 yet, no.
okay. Livia, start putting olive, salt and everything you want to put on the top of your focaccia. And Shafak, as you told me, add the tomato sauce base.
Yeah, I have it. Do we need to put it on now or after we put it oven? First, a little bit.
Can. Is it your dough? Is it your dough watery or is it dried? I mean, when you touch it.
Yeah, it is good. It is not dry.
Okay.
It is little bit watery, yeah.
Put the tomato sauce now, like I will do in a second.
Oh, we're not cooking it first. We're cooking it in tomato sauce right now.
If it's not too watery, don't put it inside the oven right now. But
it is, yeah. It is watery. It is like yours. Oh, it is little bit watery than yours.
Go with the flow. Don't put into the oven and do the tomato base.
Okay.
So I will put the tomato base only at half part of the pizza, because on the other part I will use the pumpkin puree. And so I will not put it right now. I will put only the tomato sauce now. Up to you the amount of the tomato sauce. I mean, I'm not a tomato sauce lover, so I will not put so much tomato. If you know that you like to have a lot of tomato sauce and it's really saucy and creamy, put it. The only fact is that it could be a high humidity level of pizza. So the dough inside will not be crunchy because there is still a lot of water inside of it.
For the focaccia, I think that it's good that it's not so crunchy, but a little bit, yeah, like fluffy, right? So
Yes.
I put a lot of olive oil.
And what you can do, so now we will cook the dough with the tomato or Livia focaccia for 5 minutes at the lower level of the oven. Okay.
But I
In order
shouldn't put.
to make a crunchy base.
Should I
Then
put the rosemary and? Sorry, Elena. Should I put the rosemary and the rock salt now or not?
I will say let's start with the olive oil, and then in the next 10 minutes you will add everything.
Okay.
And you will also add a little bit of olive oil more, okay? What I'm going to do is also to add a little bit of oil at the top of my dough, because oil is not enough always. So always need to put a little bit of oil more. And now I'm ready to put the pan at the lower level of the oven. Okay. and let it cook. Sorry, there is a mistake. This is okay. And my one is 250, 3 minutes.
Okay. Mine is 250.
And we are going to have a look in 3 minutes. Maybe
Okay.
we say, okay, I think it needs a little bit more on this low level.
Okay.
So other things, when we are going to check the temperature and everything in a few minutes, I will suggest you to take a wood spoon or something like that in order to take the pizza up a little bit and have a look at
Underneath. If it is cooked underneath, okay.
Yes. And what we are going to do, fill after we notice that it's cooked, filled with mozzarella and the other cheese that we want to melt with. Cook other, I will say 5 minutes, but as I was saying to Livia before, it's up to you. You will see that the dough is asking you for more time or it's ready to receive the other fillings. So it's not exactly a question of minutes that I can say to you, because it's quite easy to make a mistake. If I say to you 10 minutes and then it's burned, you must always have a look to the oven.
So there is a saying in Turkish, Elena. We say that if you want to make a good dish for everything, you need to cook with the dish. It means that actually you should wash the dish all the time. Be with the dish, so then it is okay. It looks like pizza is the same way. We will cook with the pizza together.
That's what I was saying. Thank you. It's exactly like that. So few minutes. I think it's interesting for other people to wait maybe this step and then we can show the final results. But so this step of filling at the beginning, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we can. It's a short time. I think we can do everything together. Now it's 3 minutes already on the clock. It gives 3 minutes now that I put my dough. Should I check it under it?
Yes, it's 20. Yes, yes, have a look under.
Yeah. Mine is not cooked at all. I can't, I need more than 3 minutes.
So now put the clock other 5 minutes.
Yeah. I can see that I need more time.
Mine is not cooked, but it's starting to cook. Should it be completely cooked or just a little bit?
No, you need to see the dough becoming darker.
Yeah. So we need actually a few more minutes. I believe a few more minutes would be good,
yes,
because
yes.
Mine is really wet.
And as you can see, the dough is growing a little bit, so it's not growing in dimension, but my one is bubbling. Is making. Maybe I can show you from the dirty oven window.
Yours is bubbling. Mine is not bubbling, but yeah, mine is definitely need more.
No, it's really dirty. Sorry, dirty.
Never preheated oven properly.
I did. It was preheated already.
You don't know it reached temperature.
I know.
Shall we eat a little bit of scamorza in the meanwhile?
my dough, like the olive oil is boiling inside.
That's good. So what is focaccia, by the way? We're doing the pizza while we are waiting the cook. Can you explain what is focaccia means? Is it like a bread?
No.
No, it's not a bread.
No, focaccia is, it depends which type of focaccia, because you have focaccia alla genovese, then you add a little other recipe, okay? So if you want to do a homemade focaccia, you can easily use the same pizza dough, quantity and rules and everything, and not fill it.
That's it. So that's his focaccia.
It's like
Another
a pizza
thing-
dough with some flavors, but not really some. It looks like a bread in the end, doesn't it? Like it's something you eat
Yes,
with something. Or...
normally bread dough don't have olive oil.
Yes. This has
So
olive oil.
this is the reason why it's not considered bread, but it's something that if you don't want to eat bread for lunch, you can use focaccia.
So what else you use focaccia? How do you eat it?
As an entrance, before eating your main dish, you can eat the focaccia, or if you have it already ready at home, you can eat it in the breakfast or something like that. Because it's a flavored pizza dough. It's kind of like really soft and, the focaccias I ate. Now let's see what's gonna happen with my first focaccia made at home.
Yes, because my one is growing.
Mine is good. Oh my God, yours is grown a lot.
Yes, girls, it's time to take it. Take it out. And you, Livia, you are going to do a second olive oil, blah blah blah. And me and Shafak, we are going to put the cheese.
Okay.
My dough is kind of growing as well. I don't think I need more olive oil. It has already a lot of olive oil. Maybe I was too excited with the olive oil.
It's the most beautiful pizza I ever did in my life with you.
Oh my
Wow. So it doesn't have to change color, right, Elena? It doesn't have to change color, just to grow a little bit.
Yes, only that on the how I will show you. So this part of the of pizza, this part of pizza, it's not becoming darker, but you can see that it's becoming to cook. So it's a little bit crunchy.
Okay. So we need to put before it gets cold, we need to put the cheese on it.
Yes.
And mine, should I put the rock salt and the rosemary and the...
Yes.
Yeah? Cool.
So I will start putting little bit of mozzarella on the part with the tomato sauce in order to do margherita and some special day after recipe. Maybe some prosciutto cotto, maybe some prosciutto crudo, who knows. So, then I will put some pumpkin puree on the other side of pizza. And so this is the pumpkin puree, and I'm going to put it on the dough surface that already started cooking. I will show you in a while. So pumpkin puree all over. When we are adding ingredients to the pizza, it's necessary that we do that things in the most
gentle way,
in the fastest way, because pizza needs to return into the oven as soon as possible. So pumpkin puree done. and we are going to add the other mozzarella on the pumpkin puree base. So the base could be different, but you normally add cheese at the base, the tomato base, pumpkin base, everything you want base, no base. So
I'm putting my pizza back to oven.
That's good. If you finish with your cheese, it's good to put it in the oven. I'm finishing with scamorza at the top of pumpkin base.
Yep.
So you...
I'll take a photo before I...
Yes, because I'm not taking pictures at all, girls.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures of mine, so it's going back to the oven, my one.
My one too. So, mozzarella.
You have loads of, oh my God, you have loads of cheese there. I didn't put that much cheese like you. Is it still going to the bottom of the oven? Bottom shelf?
No, it's going at the medium level of the oven. I show you. So at the beginning it was 3, 5, 8 minutes at the lowest level. Now we are going to put it at the medium level.
Okay.
We are going to start with 10 minutes waiting.
Okay.
Putting the timer. Ladies and Livia, what are you going to put inside your pizza tonight? What is your idea?
Tonight, because you said that you wanted to make a pumpkin puree, I was thinking of making also one like this, because I made plenty of pizza dough for my whole family for tonight's dinner. I think I'm gonna make one margherita and one with pumpkin and blue cheese and arugula.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And for the focaccia, I just put a little bit of sliced onions and just a few sliced of tomatoes and also salt flour or fleur de sel and rosemary, because I know that the traditional focaccia is rosemary and rock salt.
Exactly.
So I wanted to make a traditional one.
Another interesting things about pizza, Shafak, we were talking yesterday, is that pizza romana, it's a special white, pizza romana is that kind of pizza with that dough that we are doing. So we have pizza romana, pizza napoletana, pizza siciliana. This is a pizza romana. This recipe is a pizza romana one. That is a pizza made on a big pan. Then you have
Is the pizza romana from Emilia Romana?
No, Romana from the Roma. And when a person from the city of Roma say I'm going to have a pizza Roma, un trancio di pizza, is a white pizza, so no tomato and no other fillings, but dough, potatoes, and mozzarella.
Just potatoes and mozzarella. Mm. Interesting.
So it's a kind of pizza that I don't like so much because to me, potatoes and dough too much. But who likes to have this kind of tastes and everything, or need to have a big power? say that it's wonderful. Then they put sausages, they put everything, they put friarelli, but it's that the original recipe.
Cool. So for Margherita, it can be Margherita Napoletana, Margherita Romana, Margherita Siciliana.
Because what we call pizza Margherita, pizza Napoletana, pizza Romana, pizza Siciliana is the type of the dough.
So
normally Romana is the big one. Napoletana used to have a thin, flat, and then a big cornicione. Cornicione is the border.
Corner, yes, corner.
And what's it's amazing from the Naples pizza in Napoli is that the filling at the top of the pizza, it could be not enough because you are really hungry. So what they are doing, they are putting other filling inside the cornicione.
Oh.
A different filling.
Interesting. So the thinner one is the Napoli. You know, the thin base one is the Napoli.
Thin base one is the pizza that no one want to eat.
Really?
Yes, only the North Italian people that really don't like to amuse food eat that kind of pizza. No, but the original pizza, it's not thin. Original pizza has to be a little bit thicker.
Thick.
Okay. Then, for other reason, people start to do a thin one. But the original one is thick.
Yeah, I like thin one. You know, very thin. Though we prefer that. Like, you know, we have pide in Turkey.
Yes, like, I can remember pida.
Yeah, the pide is like a very thin one. Is always much more preferable because, you know, we don't want to eat too much flour. Oh my God, yours is really thick. I can't believe that mine is not that thick at all. Oh,
I cook pizza since I was a young lady. So
it's beautiful, Elena.
I can't believe that. It's beautiful, beautiful. Look at that.
Mine is not so thick. Mine is not so thick, but the smell of the rosemary is filling the kitchen.
Girls, it was your first time. I mean, yesterday I say that word. For sure, this will not be your best pizza. I know it's not nice to say to our audience, but if it's your first time with dough or your first time with pizza, sorry, this will not be your unforgettable pizza. But with training, so make the dough one time each week. 1 week you do pizza, 1 week you do pan brioche. You can add sugar to that dough and it's becoming brioche or pan brioche for breakfast or something like that. You can do small quantity, but try to get the feeling of the dough and the pizza. I do twice a week pizza. That's why my pizza is like that.
Elena, can I do something? Because Andrew really doesn't like very thick pizza. So can you show your pizza? So
show me.
He won't get a.
Excuse me.
Can you show your pizza?
Show me your pizza, Ellen. Only your pizza.
Wait, I need. I'm not Christopher Nolan, and I don't have a personal assistant. Show you pizza in 1 second.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say I'm not a strong Catholic.
Look at the pizza.
Oh, that's good. Very nice. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Buona serata.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. So I'm taking out the dough and the pizza in order to finish the filling.
Okay, so it is done.
What it can happen is that the mozzarella I will show you in 1 second if I don't do a big mess with.
Oh. Can I turn the oven down now a little bit?
So the mozzarella is leaving a little bit of water, but it's not a problem because we need to cook it for at least. My one need at least 10 minutes more. So what I'm going to do is put all the other ingredients of the top of the pizza. No. Starting with onion. And I will put onion on the base, tomato base and mozzarella. So a big piece of pizza will be made with caramelized onion. And it's also a good base of vegetable that you can use the day after with other fillings. Then what we added was radish that we cooked with pomegranate syrup. And I will put this one on the scamorza. I will show you in 1 second with my clear hands what's going on here. So radish. And we are going to wash hands. And add a little bit of stracchino. I told you before, this fatty cheese, I really love it. And I will put stracchino with what we are going to do with the cheese from our valley. If we know where this cheese has been made, we are going to eat it with the crosta. So we are not to throw with this part away. This is stracchino, and we are going to cut slices and put it here, only few pieces. It's like a lumi shafak. It's quite easy to cut it.
Elena,
So great.
Elena, why do I always thought that you only put the pizza one time in the oven and it was ready, but we are going to put you're going to put the pizza 3 times, right? With the tomato sauce, then only with the mozzarella cheese, and then with the rest of the fillings, right?
Exactly. I love to cook the things in different steps to give the ingredients the time to have been cooked.
Okay.
So this is what's happened to my pizza. So after let mozzarella and scamorza melt, I've added radish, stracchino on zucca puree and scamorza, onion, and later this is margherita. Later I will add a little bit of pancetta on these 2 slices, but quite the end of my pizza. So I will leave this pizza cook for other 10 minutes inside the oven, and it's done in my opinion.
Mine is still, I can't believe I did a lot of filling. I know what you mean now. There is a lot of filling. It's really, really very rich pizza, this is. I'm going to put everything on it, so it's quite a lot.
So, Shafak, you're putting everything on the whole pizza, or are you making sectors like Elena?
No, I am just mixing everything. I'm just putting everything because all the ingredients I'm putting is actually what we like. we know that we like it mixing together. And I'm putting little bit of fresh basil, and I'm just gonna put it on. But I'm gonna take a photo, ladies. You're gonna see it. It's unbelievable. It's like, I think I did too much filling.
I think so.
Did you already put all the filling on the top of the dough?
I did, because it has all been done, and it's like a.
Can you show us a little bit? Can you show us put the tray on the front?
I
I'm
don't know how
curious
can I
because you're
show it,
saying
but okay. Well, I'll try to show. I'll move this down.
Stracchino.
wow, beautiful.
It is.
Wow!
Beautiful color.
It's a
Yeah.
Pollack pizza.
It is very thick, but it looks really yummy. I'm just putting it now in, and I'm taking photographs. So another 15 minutes, you said.
I mean, my one needs 15 minutes at that level in order not to burn. Okay.
Okay. Mine is 15 minutes, probably it will be ready. So, shall we say goodbye to our audience, ladies? Do we need to wait and show the end of it?
How do I know that the pizza is ready? Before we finish, how can I know that it's time to take it out of the oven?
Okay. You have two options. If your eye is not well trained to understand it, my opinion is that cut it in slices, in pieces, and have a look inside the dough. Okay, if there is too much humidity and you cannot cut easily, means it's not cooked. In your case, with the focaccia, I think it would be easier because focaccia cook uniformly in the same time everywhere. With pizza is different because the top is covered by the filling, so the hot is not coming in the same way. But I think that it's better to have a crunchy pizza than a non-cooked pizza. You can work with the temperature of the oven. If you say, oh, I'm not sure, maybe 2 minutes more, put the temperature of the oven down in order not to burn it, but to take some minutes more to check it.
So,
Cheese.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you
so
everybody.
much.
Hope you are enjoying.
Later we'll post on Instagram, and if someone's watching us later and want to show us your pizza, just tag Saturday Food Fever on Instagram and we will post you. And thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you, Elena, so much for this amazing recipe.
Elena.
Later tonight, I'm going to prepare the rest of my dough with the pizza. Should I keep my dough in the fridge until it's the time to start baking it?
Yeah, I think yes, it would be better. So my suggestion is put it in the fridge and take it out 1 hour before it's your time for doing the pizza.
Okay. Wow.
Looking beautiful. Beautiful. Ah.
Thank you so much, and we'll finish this broadcast, and on Instagram we'll show our pizzas when they're done.
Exactly. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.
Bye,
Buona
Shafak.
pizza.
Bye, Elena. See you next
Ciao.
Saturday. Ciao.
Wow.